In this video, we will discuss a topic from set theory, and we are going to basically show complements, union, and intersection, and difference of two sets by shading in Venn diagram. So today we are going to discuss Venn diagram, in which we have one universal set and two subsets. Now this is the case that will be in discussion in this video. Now the concept of Venn diagram was given by John Venn. Venn diagram is a diagram that is used to represent universal set, this one universal set, and subsets, where a rectangle represents universal set, while circles in this rectangle represents its subsets, like this. This rectangle is basically representing a universal set, a set that contains all the subset in itself, while these circles, this circle A and circle B, are basically representing these both circles are representing the subsets. So because we have to restrict our discussion to two subsets, so I have drawn two circles in this rectangle which represents universal set denoted by this symbol. So this A and B, both of these represents two subsets, and this rectangle represents a universal set. So this is basically a Venn diagram. Now for the case when you have to basically represent A union B in Venn diagram, then the Venn diagram will be of this type. This rectangle represents basically a universal set, while this circle A represents a subset, any subset A, while this circle B represents another subset. So we have a Venn diagram in which we have a universal set represented by the rectangle, and we have two subsets. Now if I ask you to shade A union B, now A union B mean you will shade the circle that is A, as well as you will shade the circle B, both of them. Now this is the answer for A union B. You will completely shade both A and B. Similarly, you can represent B union A in Venn diagram, like here. This is a Venn diagram. If you want to shade B union A, then first of all shade B like this, and in union you will completely shade A as well. Now both B and A, they both are shaded here, so this is the answer for B union A in Venn diagram. I just want to add one thing over here, that B union A, which we have discussed how to shade B union A in Venn diagram. Now the previous example was when the set A and the set B, they were overlapping. Now this part is overlapping part. Now the case when the rectangles the circles A and B, which represents the subsets A and B, represents two subsets. Now if they are not overlapping, now they are separate, they are not overlapping. Now when you have to represent, or you have to shade B union A, then the case will be the same. You will shade B using any color, and then you will shade A. That's it. You have to shade B as well as A. Now this is the answer for B union A when your sets are not overlapping, and if they are overlapping, there will be no difference. Again B and A both are shaded. So this is the case when the sets are overlapping, and the result will be this one if they are not overlapping. Now how to represent or how to shade A intersection B in Venn diagram? That is simple. This is your Venn diagram, a rectangle that represents a universal set, the set A represented by this circle, and the set B represented by this circle. Now we have two different we have different two different sets, A and B, and the set A and B, no, they are not overlapping. Now when you have to represent A intersection B, no, intersection mean the part which is common in both A and B. But here the case is that we don't have any common part, so we are not going to shade anything over here. However, if there is some overlapping part, like this one is no the overlapping part, this one. So for A intersection B, this part will be shaded. Now the result for A intersection B will be this part. The shaded part is the part which is common to both the circles of A and B. So this was our diagram, and this part was overlapping part, and intersection mean you have to shade the overlapping part. So here A intersection B is shaded. This part is an overlapping portion for the circle A as well as for the circle B. So this will be the answer for A intersection B in this case. Now the next one is how to represent or how to shade A prime, which is a complement, in Venn diagram. This is a Venn diagram. Here we have got a rectangle which represents universal set. Then we have got a circle A that represents a subset, and then we have got a circle B representing a subset B. This is the case when A and B are overlapping. This is their common part. Now when you have to shade A complement. Now A complement mean A is not going to be shaded. So we are not going to shade A, however, we are going to shade all the area other than A, this all part. So which means we are going to shade the region other than A. So we have to note here that whichever is the complement, if you are going to take complement of A, don't shade A, rather shade all the part other than A. Similarly, if you are going to shade B complement, now when you are going to shade B complement represented by B prime, then in that case you are not going to shade B. For B complement, B is not shaded while all the region outside B within the rectangle is shaded by yellow color over here. So this is the concept of shading of A complement and B complement, and let's suppose that these two sets are not overlapping. The result will be the same. For B complement, B will not be shaded. All the region other than B outside B will be shaded, and the case will be reversed if you are going to shade A complement. Now for A complement you need not to shade A. When you are going to take A complement, you will not shade A, while the region other than A will be shaded. So this is the answer for B complement and A complement. However, I am writing here the answer for B complement. Now consider the case when we have to shade A union B whole complement. Now the set here is A union B. We have to shade A union B complement, not A union B. Now A union B complement mean you are going to shade the region other than A and B. Now A union B includes which region? A union B includes the region A and the circle B. Now this is basically A union B. However, for A union B complement, you are not supposed to shade A and B. So I am now going to shade the region other than A and B in case of complement of A union B. Now this is the complement of A union B. So A union B means A and B complete circles, while the complement of A union B mean the region other than that included in A and B. So the region outside A and outside B within the rectangle will be shaded in this case. Now consider the case when you have to shade A intersection B complement. Now first of all, identify the area that has A intersection B, that is included in A intersection B. And as you know that A intersection B includes the area which is basically overlapping part or which is common to both A and B. Now this part is overlapping part, and overlapping part is basically intersection part of A and B. Now the problem here is that we have to shade the region that includes A intersection B complement. Now complement of A intersection B mean you are not supposed to shade A intersection B. You are not supposed to include this one. However, in complement, you have to shade the region outside this overlapping part. This whole region outside this overlapping part is the answer for complement of A and B intersection. So this purple region is the answer for A intersection B complement, and this red part is basically A intersection B. Now from here we basically we can conclude that whenever you are going to take complement of any set or any combination of sets, you are not supposed to shade that thing. Suppose A intersection B complement mean you are not supposed to shade A intersection B. So I am going to unshade A intersection B because I am going to take complement. I have to shade complement of A intersection B. So if you are going to take complement of A, don't shade A. If you are going to take complement of B, don't shade B, shade the part other than B. If you are going to take complement of A intersection B, don't shade A intersection B, shade the region outside A intersection B. So in this short video, we have discussed about how to shade complements in Venn diagram, how to shade union and intersection in a Venn diagram, that how to shade difference of two sets by shading a Venn diagram will be studied in the next video. So keep watching. Thank you so much.